SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Christmas is in the rearview mirror. What does that mean? That means it's really bowl season. Finally, bowl week here on SportsBit Betting Insight today. Teddy Covers recording live from Las Vegas here post-Christmas. And let's talk big game breakdowns. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. The NFL weekend, that's all going to come tomorrow on Wednesday's show. A little bit short-staffed. So for today, it's big game breakdowns. Where are we going to start? The granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl, January 1st, Georgia against Oklahoma. Sooners -2 and 60 as we record against the Georgia Bulldogs. This is Oklahoma in the playoffs, second time in the last 3 years. The first time they got killed by Clemson, 37-17 in that ballgame. In the fifth year, for the fifth-year seniors, Oklahoma's 4 bowl games, 2-2 straight up, 2-2 against the spread. They played some big games. Clemson twice, Alabama, and Auburn in those bowls. They've done all right, splitting them out. For Georgia, they're on a 3-0 straight up and against the spread bowl run. They beat TCU last year, 31-23 at +3, the first bowl in the Kirby Smart era for the Bulldogs. We break down these two teams. Look, it really comes down to a single fundamental matchup. Baker Mayfield versus an elite defense. And Mayfield's numbers are phenomenal. They stack up well with any QB in NCAA history. 3 seasons at Oklahoma, more than 12,000 passing yards, 10.7 yards per attempt, 117 touchdowns to 20 INTs. That's Heisman worthy. And Mayfield obviously getting the hardware this past December. But when Mayfield has stepped up against quality defenses, think about the 2 bowl losses, both to Clemson. Wasn't pretty for the Oklahoma offense or for Baker Mayfield. And of course, we talk about this Georgia defense. It might be the best defense that Baker Mayfield has seen since the last time he faced Clemson. Look at the graphic right here. Georgia defense, scoring, total defense, rush defense, pass efficiency D, all elite numbers. But this wasn't a banner year for the SEC, not for any stretch of the imagination. And when you think back at Georgia's season, you go through game by game, who have they faced that can do what Oklahoma does offensively? Well, you say maybe the game Auburn. You remember that first meeting at Auburn? Not the second meeting when Auburn was a little bit flat after beating Alabama. The first meeting at Auburn wasn't pretty for that Georgia defense. Kirby Smart, quote, "I can't say specifically that he's, Baker Mayfield, is like anyone because he's such a good athlete and he's got such a thick build. He stretches the defense and extends plays, and he's not afraid to make any throws. He's like Brett Favre, except he's obviously a better athlete, but he's got that gunslinger mentality. The pageantry and the passion that he plays with, that's really what college football is all about." So the question for Georgia, Georgia's got a Frosh QB, not a senior QB. And now Jake Fromm was good, really good, 9.5 yards per pass attempt, 21 touchdowns against 5 interceptions. And I still remember the quote prior to Georgia's trip to Notre Dame with Fromm behind center. And Kirby Smart's like, this kid, was asked if he was ready. He's like, this kid was born ready. He's as confident as any freshman that I've ever seen. Fromm was real good, but now it's a situation where he's competing with the Heisman winner. I would think Georgia's game plan's got to be simple. Ground and pound. They want to keep Baker Mayfield off the field. And when you look at their running backs, they might have the best running back trio in the country in Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, and DeAndre Swift. Look at the numbers from these guys. Chubb's the weakest at 6.2 yards per carry. 29 rushing touchdowns between them. When you have that kind of a running game, you can take the pressure off your Frosh QB. I know it wasn't a banner year for the SEC, but I'm playing this one. Georgia's probably the side I'll be looking at.
Hello, SBR YouTube followers. I am Jojo, and before you go, I want to let you know about our new college football contest. As we all know, bowl season is right around the corner. And to add to that excitement, we are announcing our 15K College Bowl Handicapping Showdown. We are going to be awarding amazing prizes, and members from all over the world can join in on the fun. Join our forum, follow us on social media, and remember to share and like this video. I've been your host Jojo, and until next time, thanks for watching.